welcome everyone back to the channel to another pick a pile reading. So in this message, we are going to be talking about a message that the universe wants to give to you right now. So you can choose whichever of the three piles that you feel the most drawn to. And as always, you can find that timestamp in the description box, and I will see you there with your message. Welcome pile number one. If you're subscribed already, thank you so much for joining the community. And if you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click subscribe so that you don't miss any messages that are meant for you. So you have been drawn to the Angel Aura Quartz card, and it says lighten up. These colors kind of make me think of a unicorn. So you could be someone that considers yourself to be very unique, someone who walks your own path, not afraid to do that. Sometimes that does also come with loneliness, but it feels like lighten up is going to be very significant for your group as well. Like if you want to make connections with other people, it's lightening up on yourself, lightening up on the judgment of yourself, I'm hearing. Lightening up on your thoughts of what others might think of you. Let's pull out some more cards here and see what the universe wants to bring through. So we have your tarot, but this next card is meant to be kind of a theme that's going on for you right now in your life. And it says, trust your feelings with the Night Elf card. You are unique. I just have to laugh when those messages come out like that. You are unique. That's what we were just saying with this card looking like the unicorn. Okay. Your destiny is waiting for you to write your story and pave your own path. Follow your heart. Don't let others dictate who you should be. So pile number one, you have a very clear and strong message coming through from the universe right now. It is like freeing yourself, right? Horses are meant to run wild and free. They're very strong. They're very powerful. We see the horse on the chariot. There's not a horse here, but the universe is bringing through the energy of that unicorn and bringing in that word unique again. And the night elf is on this card. So it feels like everything is about to change for you, right? Going from night to day or day to night. It's like everything has made a switch. You're making a 180 in your life right now. And again, about following your own path. This card is talking about writing your own story, paving your own path, but also coming back to that message that we talked about at the start of the reading with not judging yourself and not taking on judgment from others, right? Because what we experience in the world is just a reflection of our inner world. So that's why the strong advice from the universe is to lighten up at this time and don't judge yourself of the direction that you want to move in. Let's go ahead and look at your tarot. So we've got the Ace of Swords in the reverse. The Sun is in the reverse. This could have been a little bit of a time of struggling with happiness for you with the Sun in the reverse, but it's like that you know what would make you happy, but perhaps you have it kind of tucked away at this time. With the Knight of Swords coming out in the reverse, you're definitely not moving forward on something. And the Ace of Swords being in the reverse, it feels like you have a lack of clarity, but it feels like Spirit is bringing through a message that you know what you want and you know your direction and you understand your uniqueness and the qualities that you bring to the table, but you are afraid to speak that and be that and show that and step into the sunlight with it. So they're showing me like a smile is right there ready to break through, but you have to first get comfortable with yourself for others to be comfortable with you. We've got the Two of Swords in the reverse, like you're avoiding making a decision. And we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So all of your cards came out in the reverse, and I find that really interesting, especially because we opened the reading talking about making that 180, turning things completely around, going from day to night. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles is representing the slowest mover in the deck. And that energy is amplified over here with the Knight of Swords in the reverse, because this is the fastest mover in the deck and he's at the center. So you could move forward on this, but you have chosen to come to a complete stop in your life or in this situation at this time. Or it's like you're trying to stop your mind from thinking in those unique ways and thinking on this dream that you have or this desire that you have. There's something that you want. There's something that you want that you need. You know what you want. You know what it is that you're thinking about when you're watching this reading. The sun in reverse. This would bring a smile to your face, but you're not speaking out about this to yourself or to others. So the universe is encouraging you to trust your unique path, to trust that you are the pioneer, the person that is going to go first. If you're paving the path, no one has been there before. And that does take a lot of courage. Let's see what other information the universe has for you at this time. We have self-care, tend to your garden. That makes a lot of sense. It's also like you're cultivating something at this time. Cultivating your happiness, cultivating the courage to step out into the sunlight and be yourself, cultivating the courage to move forward, and self-care is what's going to help you to do that. So they're talking about watering a garden, tending to your garden, right? But Spirit is coming through saying tending to your mind. So that can mean watching the way that you talk to yourself, watching the people that you surround yourself with. What are their goals? Are they in alignment with your goals? Are they as motivated as you are? Because it's like that saying that you're going to be the sum of the 5 people that you spend the most time with. That's what the universe is bringing through to you. So self-care, caring for yourself, right? Protecting yourself, nurturing yourself, paying attention to what you're watching, to what your mind is ingesting, right? You're cultivating the garden that is your mind, which is the place where we all manifest from. So if you want something to unfold in your life, if you want to experience new levels of happiness, crazy levels of happiness, more than you thought possible, right? Spirit is saying eternal sunshine. If you want to experience more than you thought possible, you have to cultivate your garden, which is your mind. And we have bloom. So that's the promise from Spirit. And attract more than butterflies. That's what we were just saying. More happiness than you imagined. And Spirit is bringing me to the mushrooms on the card. Their message is that this is going to be happening magically. It's not going to happen by might. It's not going to happen by force. It's not going to happen by logical steps. Whatever you're thinking of in this situation is going to unfold and bloom and blossom by magic, by the magic of the universe and by the magic of your mind, of you thinking good thoughts and clearing out those old thoughts and accepting yourself for the unique divine being that you are. Let me know what you think in the comment section, pile number 1. Really interesting message coming through. And you have the card transform. Rise above any situation and become the best version of you. Absolutely, pile 1. So it's all about more than you expected, more than you asked for, more than you would think to ask for, right? This is more than you have ever experienced. That's what's coming up for you. And your last couple of cards for messages from the universe, we have shielded with the blue and the throat chakra and the 2 of swords being in the reverse, all of your cards being in the reverse, but we have 3 swords cards in the reverse, right? So it's like you are shielding your mind, you are shielding the truth in some way, either from yourself or from others. The trigger statement on this card is that I am under attack. So you could be feeling like you would be under attack if you stepped out into the public with this information or this thought that you have. But the true statement is I am strong. And the card says repellent. Spirit is bringing through a very deep message right now that being your true self is the repellent that puts out the wrong people from your life, right? So you might be hiding yourself, thinking that you are sparing and protecting yourself, but really it's just allowing inauthentic people to be around you. If you would step into the light and be your true self, then that would act as repellent, but it's actually not anything to be afraid of because you're just going to remove the people that are like the mosquitoes in your life, the flies, the things that you don't want to be there, the things that don't make any sense for your peace of mind, for cultivating the garden of your mind. So the universe is encouraging you, letting you know that not only do you have to be strong in this circumstance, but they're saying, but you are strong. That is who you are. I am. So I am statements could be very important for you as well. If you're trying to manifest something in your life, you can look into that more. You will clearly see what you are taking on from outside influences and release. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. Okay, so this is the energy that you will be stepping into. Your energetic boundaries are fortified. So whatever you're lacking clarity in right now, there's going to be an answer coming through. It's like the storm clouds moving away and, oh, there's that answer that I've been searching for the whole time. And the wrong direction will fall away. The wrong people for you at this time will fall away like they are supposed to. Very easily, with ease. And we have the card Innocence. And this is very strong orange, and you have another orange card as well representing that sacral chakra. So you are going to be feeling more powerful as you move forward, pile number one. With the trigger statement on this card being, I have so much to do. So you could have been feeling some kind of overwhelm to move whatever this is forward or to move forward with it. But the true statement is, I am playful. What is that card telling you? It also says innocence, right? So it's telling you to connect with your playful energy, your childlike energy, because if you're doing something fun and you're doing something that you love, or you're doing it for a reason that you love, for example, if you're going to do something for someone that you love more than anybody in the world, right? Which should be ourselves with self-care. But think of someone, even if it's not yourself, that you love more than anyone in your life, whether it be a best friend or your romantic person or a family member, whoever it is that just you feel like you would do anything for them. It doesn't feel like a labor when it is a labor of love, right? That is the energy that the universe is telling you to get into for yourself at this time. Let the burdens of responsibility go in this moment and look at your world with the eyes of a child. Could also be an energy of connecting with someone from your past, or connecting with something from your past that you were happy about, or that helped you with your self-care, feeling good about yourself, helped you with clearing your mind to bring a freshness into your life. And your final card, pile number one, is integrity. So operating with integrity is going to be important at this time. It says for the trigger statement, it is their fault, not taking responsibility. And the true statement is, my thoughts are the cause of my suffering. Okay, so don't take that card too harshly. It's again talking about taking good care of your garden, that is your mind, because that is the place that you create from. As emotions arise, go within to see what stories and memories are fueling them. Then release what is not serving you with gratitude. So you're releasing some old thought patterns at this time in your life and coming into this energy of self-care so that you can get these cards in the upright and be able to move forward out of that complete stuck standstill that you have been at. Pile number one. Again, let me know what you thought in the comment section. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you in another message. Hello and welcome. Pile number two, you've chosen the Adventuring card. Okay, if you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for joining the community. And if you have not subscribed, go ahead and hit that button so that you don't miss any messages that are intended for you. With that being said, this card says, create your own luck. Create your own luck. This has a really exciting energy with it. With the adventuring, you could be going on an adventure also at this time. Money could be coming into you. If someone said no, you might turn it into a yes for yourself. Let's get more cards out and see what the message is from the universe. I am going to go in a different order for you. Than I did with the last group. Okay. So for you, group two, we have the card Dare. Take a risk and fly. That pairs perfectly with create your own luck. It's like you might be again, it feels like Spirit is saying that you may have been told no about something and you are going to turn it into a yes for yourself, or striking out on your own, right? Like you didn't get hired somewhere, so you're going to start your own business. Someone canceled a vacation on you and now you're deciding, you know what, I can still pull this off on my own. Something like that. And we have beginnings. Don't be afraid to start small. So it feels like this is something that you've never done on your own before, right? Like this is something that you have done, but not on your own, or not in this way, not in this context. And then we have the card Beauty. Dare to be tender and strongly vulnerable. So always when you're starting at a new beginning, you can always have that feeling of vulnerability, being unsure of yourself. But Spirit is saying that there's beauty in that. There's beauty in the universe for you at this time as you're going on this new adventure, exploring new places, new connections, or new parts of yourself is what I'm hearing, pile too. And you also have the card You Are Complete. And that is with the Wood Goblin. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty, repeating that message again, of your being. You are enough, now and always. So it's also like you might feel like you don't have enough for a situation, but the universe wants you to know that you are enough and you are complete. So everything that you want to be, you already are. It's just, are you choosing to access that part of yourself? If you're thinking that you're not good enough, create your own luck. Luck is on your side. Luck is with you. And let's look at your tarot cards. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands. So there's something that's absolutely going to get you geared up, going to get you going, moving in a new direction. Look how excited this Knight of Wands is. And again, the Knight of Wands is also about traveling, adventure. Now, this doesn't have to be about traveling far. It could be about trying something new right there where you're at. But it's something that's going to give you a spark and really get you excited. The Hanged Man is in the reverse. It's like you've been thinking about whatever this is for a long time, but you're going to have to dare to go ahead and take a risk and fly. Because Spirit is saying that when you're in this energy of the Knight of Wands, you're never going to perfectly understand this. You're never going to feel like the light bulb went off. Now I perfectly understand this. I know how to do everything that I need to do. That's not how life works. Life is the journey. So you have to kind of dare and trust that things are going to unfold for you along the way, because Spirit is saying that you are complete and you have what it takes to create your own luck, right? So if you were lucky, things are working out in your favor. So you create your own luck, so that means you create your own outcome. So you don't need all of the answers in this Hanged Man energy that's been holding you back. Yeah, so I'm encouraging you to move forward with something, because the Six of Swords is here. It's in the reverse. You've been overthinking something, pile number 2. You've been overthinking something, and you're not going to find the answers that you're seeking, because the answers are not in the thought process. The answers are in the lived life. The answers are in the new beginnings. That's where the feeling lies, is in the beauty, is in the daring to do something new. You have the Empress in the reverse. If you've been feeling stuck or stagnant, or like you're not able to create at this time, again, it's because you're overthinking and you're not seeing things from the perspective of the universe, which is that you are already taken care of. And then you have that rounded out with the Tower card. So whatever the situation is, it's going to move forward regardless. Okay? The Tower is like the hand of the universe coming in. It's like Spirit is showing me someone on the edge who has decided to go bungee jumping or zip lining or something like that. That's very exhilarating, right? It's a thrill, it's a rush. You wanted to do it. You climbed up the tower to get to the place to do it. But now you're standing at the edge and you're overthinking it and you're trying to figure it out. Now, you don't have to take this literally. This is the example that Spirit is trying to show us. So someone has to push you over the side, right? Not in a mean way, but in a supportive way. You're already harnessed in, you're already safe, okay? But someone has to give you that nudge, because you're going to keep saying, but what if this and what if that? And you've already explored all of that information before you chose to climb up the tower. So the only thing now is to take the next step, right? It's like if you had to make a big presentation in front of a large group of people. You've gone over your notes, you've researched, you've prepared, you've studied, you've practiced, you've had other people listen to you, they've given you great feedback, you've made adjustments where you needed to, you've drunk your water, you're hydrated, you're ready to go out into the world, but you're still standing off the side of the stage saying, but what if they don't like what I have to say? Now they're showing me like someone doing a huge talk, right? It's like you're going to continue to doubt yourself. So if you stay in that energy, this is still going to occur, but someone or something is going to kind of come along to help you to move forward. And let's look at your last few cards, pal, too. Interesting message. You have the card Immune, which makes me think that you're safe and protected throughout this process, like we were just talking about. It says protective with your trigger statement, I am not safe, right? So that's that fear, that overthinking. And of course, if you're in a tower moment, experiencing something new or something different, it can feel like that. But your true statement is, I am secure, right? Because you're always protected in the universe, like this card, I am complete, and you create your own luck. Fill any areas of energetic weakness with strength. You can walk easily, knowing that you are safe and protected. And we have the card Connection. So this could absolutely have something to do with other people, like we just talked about. The trigger statement being, it is too much. You could be feeling overwhelmed. The true statement, I am grounded in my body. So encouraging you to get connected with your physical self. Use your empathic abilities to connect with others. Discern the information you receive and do not take on what is not your own. So not letting the room overwhelm you, or if other people have said they're nervous to talk in front of people or do whatever this situation is, not letting those thoughts get the best of you, because we see your thoughts getting the best of you a lot in this situation. And your last card, pile number 2, is support. So you do have support all around you, and grounding yourself into your physical body will be really important with this root chakra card. The trigger statement being, I am not supported. And the true statement being, I move forward with divine grace. Take comfort and know that you are supported. Nurture your inner child and connect with the earth. So the message from the universe for you is to ground yourself into your physical body, into the Mother Earth, to help you through whatever the situation is. But the situation is going to move forward for you. It's just about not overthinking it and getting into this excited energy, right? So feeling the excitement instead of the anxiety about it. I hope that was helpful, pile number 2. Let me know what you think in the comment section, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in another message. Welcome, pile number 3. If you're subscribed to the channel already, thank you so much for joining the community. If you've not subscribed already, go ahead and click that button so that you don't miss any messages intended for you. Now, you were drawn to the apophyllite crystal here, and the message says, stay positive. So something that you need to keep your best thoughts about at this time. There is a bit of a darkness on this crystal down here, and then it moves to the light. Some of you could be feeling like you're doing shadow work at this time, but it's also like thinking positive thoughts about yourself, about this situation that's on your mind. We have the card, What Do You Want? If you react negatively to the success and joy of others, it's a sign that you want more for yourself. Don't hold yourself back. Expand your comfort zone. And that's with the pink bell moth fairy. So it could also be something here about stepping into more of your graceful and feminine energy at this time, with the pink card being there. Something subtle and soothing is what's coming through. But if you've been feeling, I don't want to use the word jealous, but that is what Spirit's bringing through, like jealous or envious, like we're talking about on this card. Again, the universe is saying, okay, that's a sign that you're getting ignited right there, because there is a message for you in that situation that you want more for yourself. So what do you want? The universe is asking you that. So maybe looking at something that has made you feel triggered to see why it made you feel that way, to see if there is something there that you desire for yourself. Right? This could be like, for an example, being frustrated when you see a couple holding hands and maybe you say something negative about them, like, why do they have to do that? Why are they showing affection out in public? That's gross. And Spirit is saying, wait, instead of approaching it from that mind frame, is this something that you want for your own life? Now, of course, that's just an example. You can apply that to a million different things. So take it how it resonates in your life. It's a very specific message, but you'll know if it's yours. Let's look at your tarot card here. We have the Chariot in the upright. I do feel like you've been running away from something with the Chariot. It's more so an energy of staying busy to distract yourself from something, which kind of makes sense with what we talked about there. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, it's like you feel like something is lacking from your life at this time. And the Three of Pentacles, you're trying to plan it out and figure out how to make this happen for yourself. But Spirit is coming in first thing telling you just stay positive, because your mind frame is going to be the biggest thing that brings this to you. We have the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you've been mapping something out and working hard at something. Now, your card, when I was shuffling out the cards, this final card took a long time to come through. A long time. All these cards came out at once, but this one took a long time to come out. And then it was the High Priestess, which is all about something that has yet to be revealed. So there's something here for you, pile 3, about your outcome not being solidified yet, your outcome not being revealed, or almost letting go of the outcome, like they talk about when you're manifesting something. So that would be just knowing what you want and moving forward on those steps in a gracious spirit with that feminine energy, knowing that you're going to receive. So you might be taking action steps, but not overworking yourself. And you can create a plan, but you have to leave room for the universe, because the more that you plan, you see these red lines here and that red crayon that they have, the more that you plan, the longer it's going to take for your manifestation to come through, because you've made it more specific for the universe to have to deliver it in a particular way. Because you do feel like something is lacking or missing in your life with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and you're trying to make it happen for yourself. But it's taking longer. That's why this took forever to come out, the High Priestess. This is all about your intuition, your spirituality. It could even be representing your higher self. So the message for you, Group 3, is that you're making it take longer, right? This card said, what do you want? So whatever you want, it's like you think that you're moving forward on it with this great master plan, and you're working, but Spirit has maybe a faster way or a quicker route if you would step into the energy of not being frustrated that other people have already received their blessings, because that's something that's coming up, right? Spirit wants to bless you, the universe wants to bless you, but are you open to receiving in any way? Or can it only come to you through this work, through this specific plan that you have, through these details? Because this is like a very charged energy of just running around. Spirit is saying all dressed up with nowhere to go. You're running around, but the outcome has not been laid out yet, because you need to shift your energy into one of receiving. Okay, that's a really interesting message, Pile 3. We also have the card Radiance. So it's like you're radiant at this time. Keep your head held high and follow the sun. Feeling like you have a lot of strength with that sunflower card that's there for you. And we have the card Be Present. Use the hours, don't count them. So for you, Pile 3, you might be too caught up in your head with this here. The Three of Pentacles. Just planning, working. Why is it not working out? Because you need to be in the present moment. So use the hours, don't count them. It's not just saying use the hours to work towards this. It's saying live in the hours that you are having now. Don't run around in this lost energy. Experience the now. And that's what's going to create the shift for more to come into you. Because it's like you're counting the hours, thinking that, okay, when I do this step and that step and this step, then it's going to work out at this exact time. And then you're frustrated when it doesn't. But it's because you're in the wrong energy of trying to make something happen versus allowing yourself to receive something from the universe. It's kind of a tough message to deliver. So let me know what you're thinking in the comment section, pile number 3. We have to deliver the message as Spirit gives it to us. That's the only way to really get any help from the universe. So we have the card Patience. Wait for the fruit to ripen. Waiting for the fruit to ripen. And then you have these trees over here. So there is something about patience. This card took a long time to come out. Your outcome takes a long time to be revealed unto you. But it's really about being patient with yourself to get into the right energy to receive, because it's never the universe. It's about getting yourself into the right space. I'm feeling like you could definitely be very frustrated at this time if you've chosen pile number 3. We have the card Conviction. Trigger statement is no one listens to me. So you're feeling like the universe is not listening to you at this time. The true statement is my voice is heard. So that's what you have to come into the understanding of. Stand strong and communicate your message. The world is ready to receive what you have to share. So the world is ready to receive, but are you ready to receive? That's what the universe is asking you to focus on at this time. And that's why you had the card Stay Positive that you were drawn to. And we have the card Arise. There has to be more than this is the trigger statement. The true statement is I create my world with the card Enlightening. So you may be learning about manifesting at this time. And that could be why you're struggling so hard to figure out the flow, maybe trying different methods. How do I get this thing to work? How do I get this to turn on is what they're saying. You are ready for a higher level of awareness and transformation. So in time, that makes so much sense with the High Priestess that came out eventually. Enlightening is a process. This color of the purple could be helpful for you at this time, or working with amethyst or any other crystal that you feel like would help you with your crown chakra. But it's a process. So you could really be learning about, again, manifesting and the different methods for that at this time. You could be new to watching tarot readings or getting more into how they work, trying to do it on your own, something like that. But you're going to be building your confidence. That's what this card is over time. The trigger statement is I can't do that, right? So not feeling in touch with your higher self, feeling like the manifesting is not working or bringing this into your life is not. But the true statement is I am a light, okay? That's the High Priestess card. That's lighting up your crown chakra, being able to move forward. It says step forward and be the bright light that you are. Serve your purpose to the world by sharing your amazing gifts. So this is also about when we are in the world intending to share with others and give, the universe gives back. So for you, pile 3, stepping into that feminine energy of allowing yourself to receive, instead of being in that masculine energy of trying to overwork something and figure it out, that's what's going to help you to actually get the outcome that you're desiring at this time. All right, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe before you head out, and I will see you in another message.